Testing, 1, 2, 3. Greetings and salutations, everybody. What's going on? Alright, today we're going to be doing the CUHOF Legends solo. I'm still trying to wake up. This is bad. This is really bad. And we're probably going to be using this, most likely. It's all working, hell yeah. Ah, it's Will. Will managed to get this thing up to tier 2 last night. It was exciting. So I'm hoping we can go through and knock this out. I'll put this on it. A little bit extra DPS. Got enough ammo, I guess. It's FYI, like, if you want to get started trying to do the CUHOFs, it's now more easier than ever. You head over to here in the PvP zone and do the catfishes, and you get these little shard things, right? And then you can get these things. Nawa energy cells. You put the shards in a refiner, right? And then you put the refined stuff in there and then put some sweat with it, and then you can get these things. And then with these things you can go over here and do these things, the Nawa team. And then you can get these things. These are like key parts for keys. You put the keys together and then you can enter this. There's like a whole web page that tells you what to do. I just, gave you a little bit of the rundown. Let's get started. Hell yeah. Entering CUHOF Legends solo. I am so ready for this. Yeah, let's fight. Die down. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I think we're doing well. And we got a CUHOF key chip to start it all off on. Nice. What's up, Bruce? Alright, I just put the chat up, so now we can get chat on the screen. I had it turned off. I am vibing good. Hey, IP Wolf, bro. I'm on Toulan, bro. I'm out of the Papugi cave. I know a lot of you guys are happy about that. I could finally be a sock leader once again. Been busy. Like normally I'll take a break between migration and Halloween mayhem, but this year I decided to just stick myself in a cave for a couple months, skilling, barely here, watching a lot of anime. I'd still say hi. I'd still grat you guys when you get something nice if I caught it. But I've made a lot of gains a lot of skill gains in that entire time. And I know I haven't been making much content while I was in the cave, but like, yo, I mean, I wanted to just chill and focus as much as I could. But man, my hand in it, my hands are still kind of messed up from all those button presses. Like, imagine having to press a button every fucking like 7 seconds, constantly. You haven't really made a lot of gains here on Toulan, like ped wise. Yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta try to sell some of this stuff. It's kind of hard. And you gotta remember, man, it's like the game is not just gonna give you the money, you know. Like, it's not like a standard MMO where like you can like build yourself up, you know. They want you to put money in to feed your gameplay. But it is entirely possible to do free to play. It's just, it's hard. It's a lot harder. But the markups on a lot of the stuff here on Toulan is kind of high because people sell in small stacks, and you know, people buy small stacks for a higher markup, and that's made most of the stuff actually pretty inflated, but people are still buying it anyway. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it does get kind of expensive. But you know, when you're doing the small stack, the fees eat into all the profits, and then people will actually build up a big stack and try to sell it for the small stack prices, and that's where you make your money, because then the fee don't eat you up that bad. The only problem is if you're doing it free to play, trying to stockpile some loot, it's kind of a pain, because you know, that's ped you can't play with while it's sitting there on the stockpile. Man, I hope we can do this. We got like 3 hours. Oh, you've been also buying shares as you go too? Yeah, that's the play right there. Absolutely good idea there, IP. Mr. Wolf. Hell yeah. It takes a while. Like, as you build up, it just takes a little while to build that stuff up, but it'll eventually snowball. Little by little. I still think that this is the only unlimited safe in the game. Is it a scythe? I don't even know how to pronounce that. Keep hitting it. We're timed right now. Let's go. Just curious. Looks like I missed it. I had to sleep. I don't think it's a samurai sword. It's more Middle Eastern than anything else. It's the only one in the game right now. It's curved. Asians didn't curve their blades very often. But the Arabs did. Or the Persians. I don't know. I'm ignorant. I'm sorry. But it is a nice sword. It's a mid-range sword. It's a mid-level sword, which makes it really nice. Wow, we are getting all the parts right now. I'll make a little separate dingleberry for all this. Yeah, look, we're getting key parts like galore. It is Arabic. Nice, nice, nice. What's up, Ed? Mine Crank. Yeah, I guess I could show you the stats. Everybody's really interested in. They want to see the stats. Yeah, I got you. Alright, here we go. So the efficiency is pretty high. It's like a 75% efficiency. They throw on an amp. This is a lower level amp than is required for this. It can. I think we figured it could take like a mayhem trauma amplifier 1, and that would be like the best. I should loot this sword's brother. Yeah. I really want one of my own swords, like an unlimited sword like this. This is a perfect little skill grinding sword. Because let's see, we're still supposed to be going. So it's level 37 to 52. That's like a huge skill increase bonus spread right there. But fortunately, I'm maxed on it. But because I've put in a lot of work in my melee, like a lot of work, and it's mostly been the side skills of melee that brought up my sword skill up so much. But now I'm gonna work on this because I have this sword available to me right now. But this is actually Will's sword. Let's see. Yeah, he tiered it up last night and gave it back to me. But he's the first person to reach tier 2 on this. And he's holding on to my club. I know it's not really a fair comparison to do that, but he's like, I don't need collateral. I'm like, yeah, you do. I insist. But yeah, it's a damn good sword. I like it. But the only downside to it is, you know, it's not like 90 efficiency or anything like that. I mean, that would be. I would love to get something that's like 90% efficiency, so I could like actually make a profit in this in my hunting and stuff. In theory, I guess. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. I'm doing all right. I'm getting the proper amount of skills. But yeah. see. And we're almost about to get 322 hit points. I don't know if anybody remembers, but a couple months ago I was at 301. And then I just went crazy in the Papugi Cave, going absolutely nuts. And we've gotten 20 hit points in like 2 months' time. Husinka Koblika says, when did you loot? I looted it last night from Will. Through a trade. Because this is the only one in the game so far. And I'm just tearing it up for him. So he doesn't have to put in too much of the work. Because I need the skills, man. I'm still skilling right now, but like, I'm not Papugu caving it. I'm gonna CUHOF cave it now. Because I want to chase some of this loot too. But it says a rare and legendary weapon found deep in the CUHOF caves. And it's right now its damage with the Trauma 6 is pretty nice. But it does stab, impact, electric, cut, and burn damage. I don't think that this is too great for PvP. Oh wow. Because it's not it doesn't really stack very well when going after armor types and stuff, but I mean the cut damage is the biggest part of it, and you count the electric damage from the actual amp and stuff, and that's kind of nice. But it's different damage types. It just kind of takes down the PvP potential of it just a little bit, but also in a way though, like I would think that would burn somebody's armor all the way up though. We'd have to test something like that, but I don't know how to burn people's armor up properly, like in a PvP situation, like what the criteria is, like the more that they can deflect or whatever, like the amount that you put in versus what they have. I don't know. I don't even know if that is a valid strategy. It's an expensive strategy, I guess. I haven't really tested a lot of PvP stuff, but I want to get to the point where I can PvP better. I know I'm pretty decent against anybody lower than me. And that's kind of how it works in this game. The higher up you get, the more people you can kill, but I still die, so like it's because I'm not really focused in too much on defense, but it's okay. I'm more set up for PvE. But this is one of the only few games where I really enjoy the PvE, because everything ties together so well. All right. Let's see. Man, these things are scary, dude. I'm so close to so many of them, and I know that these things actually do damage. Alright, doing a little bit of back end stuff right now. Yeah, it was a nice global too. I hope we can do this in time. Shoot, because Legends is a 2-part instance. Once you get done with one half, you gotta do the other half. The other half's a little bit harder. It actually is a little bit harder. All right, I'm getting these key parts. That's good. Put this over here. So, because of all my skilling that I've been doing, I've like kind of changed the way I play. And the way I'm playing now is a little bit better on my overall ped card in a way. So I can keep playing for longer. Alright, doing all the metadata for the video that we're doing right now. We're just hoping that it worked. Don't forget to drop a like on this stream to help it out in the algorithm. Trying to refurbish my algorithm for YouTube. Because I've been not making a lot of content lately, and it's starting to show. So I'll take likes. Drop the likes. I need them. If you don't mind. There ain't no CUHOF in here. Track on that. Let's claim our reward. Alright, we're gonna pick concentration. Oh crap. And anatomy. Yeah, I accidentally chose anatomy. My bad. I wanted to choose athletics. Oh well. It just increases the looter skill, I guess. Which, wow, we're almost to 75. 20% more to go. And then we're 75 animal looter. That's huge. Very huge. I likes it. Yeah, hit that thing for 300. Ooh, pretty noises. Thank you. Just now subscribing? Nice. Thanks. Yes. So pretty. Yeah, pretty. That works. So yeah, let's see. Where is it at? Where is that? Is it all the way up here already? No. All right. So my damages are pretty nice. But that's due to, you know, the damage stuff. All the damage skills from shooting all the time. That ties in very well. The hits are up there now. Been mostly focusing on clubs because of the high efficiency from the Hyperion clubs. is a little bit better for the skill grind, and I, you know, had a lot of materials. And yeah, efficient playing is always good. And yeah, you got 25% more to go to get graduated. That's good. It's pretty good because you're free to play. So you're making it. You're actually doing a good one. You're doing it the most challenging way. I like that. But right here, I mean, a lot of the one-handed club skill, it's already 68. And that, because of the, what do you call it, the light melee weapons skill, it raises up stuff like knife fighter, brawler. I think, I don't know about whipper. Whipper doesn't do much. This video is lame. You didn't even get 100k all-time high yet. No like for you. Aw. That's okay. But I found out that the two-handed club is actually kind of fun to hit with. And here's the thing that I found that's really interesting is the fact that the one-handed club and the two-handed club, there's only one difference between them, and that's the heavy melee weapon skill and the light melee weapon skill. So, but you can grind out the actual club skill using a one-handed club, and it brings up the two-handed club. And you get that disparaging discrepancy between the two just ever so slightly. So I'm like, man, I wish I could like just get more heavy weapon skill without going and burning a bunch of slow clubs. And then Will managed to get this sword. I'm like, bro, I really need to use that. Because I want to get the sword up too, because it's pretty low. Because, you know, the thing is with the sword is, yeah, sure, you get all those side skills and stuff like that that brings it up, but you don't get the actual long blade skill, and that's what really brings it up. So now I have the honor and privilege of using Will's sword for a little while, and I think that that's absolutely awesome. And I get to tear it up for him, so he just sits back and just waits until I'm done, and he tears it up, and it gets more powerful. And he said that he was using one of the limited ones just to see what it would be like, and he tiered it all the way up to 3 so far, and or 5. I think he tiered up to 5. He says he likes how this is going because they're pretty much identical. So he's gonna really like it whenever it's tiered all the way up. It's gonna do some pretty decent damage. It's gonna get up to like something like this, like 194. Almost 200 damage. And this is just a level 60 club, but it's pretty good. It's limited though. But I try to use that for mostly PvP because the clubs are pretty nice. Mostly because the damage type is cold. And a little bit of stab, but it's mostly cold, so most people don't defend against cold. Yes, Will says yes, tier 5 and you're loving the hit damage. Yes, so I was right. I remember. Oh, 2 crits in a row. Man, it was a lot faster last night, and the team the Team Legends CUHOF. We was down in these things pretty quick. It was nice. Solo, it's like, oh my gosh, gotta kill all these in time. Vague says, just started this game a couple weeks ago. Thanks for the guides. Helped me out tons. Thank you very much for watching them. I really do appreciate it. Every once in a while, I'll check my analytics and just to see how many views I'm getting. And I've noticed that there are still people watching some of my older videos. I assume that was you. I need to do some more guides and stuff, but I'm also just chilling for the most part. But Forgotten Games is he has some pretty good guides too. And Scotty C93, if you're like more on the free-to-play low deposit, which really exciting that he actually has a job now working for the government of Australia. So now he's gonna be able to go a little bit more medium range deposit. He's about to experience the game in a whole new light. Which is huge. It's every day he plays is going to be like after he hit that 8K Hall of Fame. Potentially. But nah, you guys still gotta like, you gotta insert your money at a good rate in this game, in a way. If you're going the deposit route, don't just throw it all in there and just go on a buying spree, not knowing what you're buying and stuff. You really gotta know what you need to get, because you'll just keep buying shiny things and not know what to do with them. But you gotta plan things out properly. And then you can get an idea of what you need. But another thing I've recently done is I'm trying to get into more Mind Force to try to unlock the level 80 hit thingy of intuition, I think it is. Or whatever it is. Because that goes into the defensive skills and vehicle repair. That's going to be huge. But we're not even close to being there yet. But I did buy this Lacerating Attack Nanochip 510 edition for like, yeah, that's 3,700 ped. And it was tier 5. And I like this. It's almost going to be tier 6, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that. But the reason I got it is because the higher efficiency, I can lose less money while skilling it. And I'm going to... Some people like would rather not try to get cryogenic up. They'd rather do the electric stuff, because there's probably more higher level chips for electric. But I bought one of those too. Finally got this. The only thing I don't like about it is its low efficiency. So I just got it just to be able to skill a little bit on it, but I'm going to go all in trying to get the cryo up. And as you can see, we're level 60 cryogenic hit. I did a lot of this in the cave as well. So it's not just melee that I was doing. I was doing a lot of cryogenics. And because I was there at the damaged area of where I could basically had force merge unlocked, and force merge, believe it or not, is it's 800, I think, skills per hit point. And once I got that, I was like quickly just getting a whole bunch of hit points until it kind of dried up a little bit. Yeah. IP Wolf says that's one reason I'm free to play, to learn what works. It's slow as fuck, but it's not as bad as RuneScape grind. Yeah. But you do got to have a little bit of money to grind with. I would encourage getting that starter pack at the bare minimum to get you really started on some stuff. That starter pack is really good. But Husinta Koblika says, how do you get to the place you are right now? Where we are on Toulan right now. Planet Toulan. And it's at the CUHOF caves over here. Right there. But you have... I gave a brief overview of what you have to do at the beginning of the live stream if you want to circle back to that really quick. It was very brief though. But that said, I mean, you probably need to buy some keys or something. I think these are the Legends keys. And right now they're going for about around 100 ped a piece. If you buy it off the auction house on Toulan. Overall, though, like, I like that they've added more stuff to making CUHOF a little bit easier to get into. You keep forgetting to deposit the money to get the packs every time. Well, remember, you gotta do it through the web shop. Whee! Alright, I might need a second. We're gonna switch over to killing this. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Be right back. These hands aren't going to wash themselves. Sorry. My bad, guys. Alright. My homie. Whee! But yeah, it's a long, slow grind, bros. Especially when you start using like two-handers and stuff. And the thing is with two-handers is you have to get it to where they do enough damage because they are kind of slow. The one thing I like about the clubs though is they're just a little bit faster. Let's see, 38 attacks per minute versus the just 30 attacks per minute on this blade. But now I get to farm a little bit of the heavy melee weapon skill and get my swords up at the same time, so that's good. But I know I'm not uber by any means, man. There are people like so much higher, but I'll get there eventually, and they'll be even higher when I get there, I guess. But I've been able to cycle pretty well. Simple as just taking just some of the small stuff and just like not even worrying about selling it, just TT it, just to keep grinding on. But there are a lot of things that I don't TT. Mostly the skins, the random little parts for stuff for crafting here on Toulan. Or in general, I don't like to sell the components. I don't mind selling the sockets though to the TT, mostly because I got a big huge stack of them already right now. I think you shouldn't TT stuff unless you know for sure if you need it or not, and you know for sure that you're not going to lose too much just TTing it. But as someone that does have a nice stockpile of stuff, like I know when I need it and I know when I don't, you know what I mean? As a crafter, you know, I like to keep a good stockpile of crafting materials on hand at any time. That way I can just take some metal residue and make something really quick. And the thing is, sometimes with a lot of materials, like the mining materials, I usually buy in big stacks because it's cheaper that way. And then it's just stockpiled from there. Unless I need to do some space mining or something like that to get my own stuff at TT value, pretty much. Minus whatever losses you get in obtaining it. But you always get skills. I'm more focused on skills more than anything. But I'm not the... I just don't like mining. I don't like mining at all. Unless it's space mining. But even then, I just, you know, I have to be in the mood for it. But that means that I get to buy stuff from the miners that actually enjoy mining. And that's actually kind of good. Participating in the economy. It's important. But when it comes down to hunting stuff and hunting loot, I kind of try to do all that on my own. Very rarely will I buy hunting loot for crafting stuff. I'll just go get it myself. The only exception is probably like spleen oil or heart oil or brain oil. I'll buy that. That's because it would be a pain in the ass to go farm that stuff, because I don't like killing big stuff too often. I mean, I still do. But I don't think people should do it too often if they're low skilled or low looter skill, because the volatility of hunting so high is a lot bigger. You get bigger, even bigger swings when you're lower skilled, but you still get that chance that you can get a big hit. And I think that's kind of where you go when it comes down to your looter skill. It just gets rid of some of that volatility. You don't get the massive swings down, and you don't get as many massive swings up either. You just get more stable returns. But every once in a while, you will get a good hit. Like, some people have complained that the higher their looter level gets, the less chance they get a nice big fat HOF. And I promptly bought their looter skills from them. This was a migration years ago. They wanted to chase the HOF, and they were like, "This looter skill shit sucks. I don't get big hits anymore." And the truth is, you will still get big hits, but not too often, unless you're grinding a lot. That just increases the hit rate if you're constantly grinding. You prefer space mining? You can traditional mine and hit nothing forever, but space mine, you're always getting something. Yes, absolutely. I like that space mining actually has its own looter profession too. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, I remember before I went to go use the bathroom and wash my hands that we have this. Alright, athletics this time. Let's go. Oh man, we hit to the point where we're actually getting our pet value for the actual codex now. 2.78. We got so much athletics. That, wow, okay. Yeah, athletics is like almost 9,000. And get our courage up too. So we can get our, oh crap, it's right there. Our evader up. We're level 60 evader. I'm really pleased by my progress so far in this game. So I got cryogenics at 60 and I got evader at 60. We'll see which one gets 80 first. Hopefully it'll be the cryogenics. At least then I can, you know, pump money into it and just keep going. And actually play the game. But I've also recently gotten some new rings. I'm gonna get a ring collection so I can like switch over to different things. I got a little bit tired of overclocking my reload speed with these two rings. So I managed to get a Halloween 2024 ring, which gives you a -1 critical percentage chance, which is not good. But you get +40 critical damage, which is good. The only downside is you kind of need the crit that actually supports the stuff, so you gotta try to like remain in a constant state of being pilled up. And I don't have many pills, so we're just doing candy canes for that extra 1% crit. So we're at 2 crit. But whenever we do crit, it's nice. You see, that was 2 crits right there. 600 damage. I like how they all just stand here and let me kill one at a time. Oh, hey, Grim. You're just lurking. You have to log off in an hour. Oh, man. Well, enjoy the lurky. Hang out and chill. Hell yeah, that was a good one. So, I don't know, where are we at on this looting thing? We got some shrapnel here. We're actually burning up actual ammo right now. We're gonna burn the rest of this, and then we're gonna cycle in the actual shrapnel. Normally, I'd like the way I was playing. I would never buy the actual ammo with my ped card, but you know, I have to like get my credit cards under control because I spent a lot of money this summer. Just rebuilding up my stockpile and getting more deeds and shares. Well, not deeds, but shares. And then just standard playing. So I'm kind of happy with where I'm at, doing what I'm doing. I mean, I can play a little bit longer if I just manage to just TTs a little bit of stuff. I would, if I had a little bit bigger of a bankroll, I would instead rather not TT anything and just let it sit on the auction house till it's sold. But can't always rely on the auction house. But all in all, when it comes down to animal oils and stuff like that, I mean, you're getting like just a couple ped for like a few hundred peds worth. So it's not like you're losing too much. But if you are pinching pennies, it's any extra is always nice. But I still don't like to TT a lot of stuff. Word. Boom. Gotta let those guys know. Man, I don't know if we're gonna do this in time. It's pretty slow. You might, though. Oof. This might be costing a little bit. But we're getting the tier rate up. Normally, I don't like to even go after like level 38s. I like to grind out the around at least under level 15. We got blade. Ooh, 40% on blades. Hell yeah. And we're getting ever so closer to 322 hit points. This is good news. And I managed to get my psyche up a little bit through just Mind Force use. I remember I was sitting at 69 forever. And I didn't codex any meta into my psyche at all. Maybe in the past, but not much. I just noticed that I guess YouTube has changed like people that make comments and stuff. I got it on like light moderation or something like that to keep out all the weird people. I guess maybe I've been getting a lot of comments from weird people. When you get to Storehouse, you get a full 3-hour timer again. Do you think I'm gonna make it? I got 2 hours and 34 minutes, and I'm still in the green bar. I'm concerned, but I think we might be able to do it. It's still decent DPS. It just feels slow. Uh-oh, looks like Levi is overkilling the catfish slugs. Go kill him and take all of his Narwa shards. A Cornudos dominant for 217 PED. Grim, that's freaking huge, bro. And what's up, DJ? I got a cough. But yeah, don't forget to drop a like on the video, guys. We need all the likes we can get. I've been naughty and not made content in a while. Other than the Deeds and Shares payout show weekly, of course. But my YouTube channel can't stand alone with just that, you know. Looks like I've missed 2 land grabs in a row. Oops. I had to sleep. Yeah, I got plenty of time. Hell yeah, alright. Slow and steady wins the race, I suppose. Man, Levi is killing it over there. Ah, Zenback tincture. Look at that. That's huge. Why is it so big? It was too dark in the cave to video, yeah. Man, it feels like, oh, wait, let's, another candy cane real quick. That's what she said? Damn, Tricky. It's a weird thing for her to say. Yep, still skilling, but at least now I can, like, give my hand a rest. Jeez, that Papugi cave, man. It's tide water caverns. It's a great place to skill. But I was starting to get to the point where every single time I automatically moved because there was like a Papugi that got in front of the Papugi that I was trying to kill, and I'd stop attacking altogether. I would start yelling obscenities like out loud, really loud, and it would happen frequently, and I'd just get really pissed off. So I'm like, all right, that's it. I have had it here. I am done. Once I get my codex repeat 14, I'm out of here. The moment I got it, I was like, all right, I am gonna go kill a couple of these tisks. I'll get a little bit of codex done. I'll kill a couple of snargs, get this codex done, and I am out of here. I'm going to Toulan, and I'm gonna go see myself off. Now we're just waiting for the Hoff part. What's up, Doc? How's it going, bro? And then I looked at my YouTube algorithm, like, man, there's only been like 5 videos made this month, in the past month. Wow, I need to change that up a little bit. I mean, I need to make some content. But, I mean, instead of taking a break this year, I decided to go hard and heavy on the skilling. And that's good. I had to catch up a little bit. And I think I caught up a lot. But now I get to chill. And not be so, I don't know, annoyed at the fact that the game bugs and killing bugs, Papugi bugs, and getting bugs all over the place. I smell like Papugi still in real life. So we're good now. I'm good. Let's see. It is just Barriers all the way through here, huh? Kind of wish they dropped a lot more hide though. Man, that's a lot of key fragments. But yeah, from what I understand, like once you get into the Legends instance, farming key fragments and stuff like that's a lot easier. So if you have to buy a key, right, just to be able to farm some key fragments of your own to try to make more keys, then that's what you probably would have to do. Or you can find somebody to team up with and use a team key. And get some of the stuff, but I don't know. I know us diabolicals, we got it covered. Dragon's been doing a great job crafting them. Good job. And I reset my UI so I could get the universe chat, and I had to like reorganize everything a little bit. I was like, put the map down here, go ahead and take this and just make it into a whole block of just nothing but stuff to use. Put the little globals board right here, and then just have a free range of just things popping, so I can actually see it and not have to worry about this being in the way. The big black box. Hell yeah. But these key parts are selling for crazy amounts. I think I managed to buy a couple, but dang. Look at that. And then you just come in here and just farm them. It's crazy. I'm gonna do a quick little look over. That was muddy. I'm losing. Losing it all. I'm losing my buddy. Probably doing alright though. You're in line at Orthos? Hell yeah. Should probably go to Ashy, like, and just run around and pick, because that way, I mean, you can get like a big chunk of oil in one go. You might get shot at though, I don't know. Unless you're, I mean, I know you're probably cool with staying there being AFK for a little bit and move up and, but man. Ashy's nice when it does drop oil. I hate it. Like every time I'd go over to freaking Ashy while I was skilling, like just to get a little break from skilling, like the oil just wasn't dropping at all. It wasn't that people were grabbing it, it just wasn't dropping. And they're like, nah, we haven't had a drop of oil in like 2 hours. It's turned off right now. We're just hanging out. Maybe they were lying, I don't know. But it's like, why go around killing people if there's no oil? Well, for one, it's actually kind of fun, but sometimes I just need target practice. Yeah, it dries up, man. I don't like that. It needs to not do that. Like, they need to lower the amount and just have it drop all the time. Constantly. I don't know why they keep doing, we're just going to stop it between this time and this time, because, you know, this game is 24/7, 7 days a week, in every single time zone across the world. And to shut it off at a certain time is shutting it off during somebody's prime time gaming schedule. And it's a slap in the face to an entire country, an entire time zone. You know, you're picking up what I'm putting down. So I think that they need to not do that at all. It's just not the right play. And that's my opinion. Like, I understand that they'd want to cut it off so they can keep it high. A high drop rate or a high amount every time it drops, but no. You have to make it keep dropping constantly. And they'd have to lower the amount to keep it that way. Then they should do that. But then again, I mean, man, when it comes down to it, while there is PvP there, there's also a lot of people just standing around picking up oil and not PvPing. And the increased oil drop is to encourage more PvP. So I don't know. I really think that to encourage more PvP, they need a Loot 2.0 compliant PvP system. Because PvP is still pretty much in Loot 1.0. A big improvement to PvP is missed shots don't take ammo. That was huge. But now I really want to advocate for the human looter skill. Where you get loot back that it doesn't belong to the actual player. It just belongs to its own separate loot pool. You like keeping your vehicle tanks full? Hell yeah. I hear you on that. Minecrank says you'll buy that Zen back. We'll see. I think I'm still just stacking it up right now. What even is that markup? How much are these things worth? What is 9,000 for 15 pek? Man, my fingers still smell like onion rings. I washed my hands like 4 times. Damn onion rings. They're so delicious, so I can put up with the smell. I guess. Alright, let's see. So we're almost done with this room. Jeez, this is a lot of killing. It's slow and steady. Got 2 hours and 17 minutes remaining. with this wonderful, wonderful weapon. It's already TT'd down half, almost half. What? Chopsticks? What are you talking about? Hell yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get a little bit pumped up. We're gonna get a HOF here in a minute. Chopsticks for my onion rings. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured that you was talking about. No, that's ridiculous. They're finger food. You gotta finger your onion rings. Sulcar wants to give you an arsenistic chip too. That reminds me, I picked up one the other day. A loot drop, of all things. Hell yeah. Let's get another candy cane really quick. Eat it, eat it, eat it! Try to keep this hurried up. You know, I should probably put Fairy Tale down too. I renamed it Fairy Tale because he's going to protect me in PvP. I'm gonna hide behind my rabbit. Lol. Speaking of Fairy Tale, like, oh man, I've been watching that anime. I caught up all the way until it hit subtitles for One Piece. So I finally watched all of the dubbed One Piece so far. And I'm like, I need more. Please, please, voice actors, please do your job. But I've watched so much anime. I love it. And it's crazy. The world's crazy right now. You gotta... Here's the thing. When you're looking at like all sorts of the entertainment and the media in general, you know, there is a lot of content to consume. And you gotta really watch what you put in your brain, you know? You can't just like do all the brain rot slop all the time, or you are what you eat, as they say, and you kind of are what you consume in terms of knowledge and fantasy and fiction and all this other stuff. All the entertainment that you can get. You got to be careful what you put in your brain, guys. Because some of it's not good. Especially if people are lying to you and making you believe things that just aren't true. I'd rather know what reality is. Holy smokes. There it is. I'll go ahead and post it here too. Your brain is what it eats, yes. And the thing is, it's like, if you think about it, you know, like, if you consume a bunch of other people's stuff, like, other people's work and, like, ideas and stuff, are your ideas really your own or someone else's? But the answer is that they are still your own based off of all the knowledge that you've accumulated. You know? Because when you have a lot of different ideas to pull from, your critical thinking skills activate and you're able to come up with better solutions based off of the knowledge that you have acquired, your experience. So you gotta really watch what you put in your brain. And I think that's kind of the big problem nowadays with society is there's a lot of knowledge that people have put in their brains that is just not good. It doesn't work. Some of the ideas do not work. They have been tried. It's influenced by your surroundings. Whoa, yeah. But as a human, you can also change your surroundings. Because we are a species of builders. We build complex things. If you don't like your surroundings, you can change them. Or you can go to a different place where the surroundings are better. And with the internet, you know, a lot of people like to live on the internet. I like to live on the internet. But you gotta put the good stuff in. And that being said, like, I don't know, man, anime, you watch a lot of anime, it's not that bad. I mean, Japan's pretty dope. They have some pretty good entertainment. They have pretty good stories. And then when you look at a lot of the stuff from America currently, it's, what is this? Like, I looked at the TV for like a quick minute and it's like 600-pound life? Why? Just why? Why is that a thing? And I do like the Ancient Alien show, though. Shark Week's pretty dope. I don't know when that is, but I don't watch much TV. At all. Or anything for that matter. I've kind of like blocked out a lot of stuff that's been coming out. I just recently watched John Wick. Okay, like the first 3 movies, which was actually pretty good. A lot of action. A lot of action. So I think they did a pretty good job with that. Oh, keep coughing. I got something in my throat. I got a drink. All right. I think my voice is just not used to talking for long periods of time. I have to stretch out my voice. Oh man, we're almost done with the catfish rank right here, rank 15. We're gonna have to do something about that in a little bit. But hell yeah for skill gains, boys. I'm getting there. We're gonna be 62 swordmen hit. But when it comes down to it, like, I do like the fact that we have a good choice of things that we can put into our brains. I like the fact that now ordinary, normal, and even the abnormal people have the chance to actually create content. That wasn't the case years ago, before the internet. I mean, people still could, but the cost to entry was a lot higher. But now you can get a TV, a big flat screen TV for like $100. It's crazy that a flat screen TV costs less than your grocery bill for a week of eating. Not gonna lie, I mean, I like that some of these things are cheaper, but man, we gotta get the food costs under control. I think I know why it's so high. It's not just all the inflationary stuff. I think they wanted it high so like they could like fight Russia economically. And they finally starting to get OPEC to lower the oil prices to just completely starve out Russia to end this war. And man, if we can end this war, things will probably stabilize throughout the entire globe, market-wise. Farmers can get back to farming food. But then again, I don't know. I do like to dabble and put some geopolitics in my brain. And I like to learn about the economy. But I'm not much in the stock market, but I'm trying to get back in slowly. Just a little bit here, a little bit there, like I've been doing with Entropia. Kind of missed out on some big stuff, but it's just, I don't know, there is definitely a lot going on in the economy. Like, the stock market's doing so great, but like, you know, it's in the rich always get richer and the poor get poorer kind of sentimentalities there. And it's kind of sad. But the thing is, it's easier now than it was during the Great Depression to get your money into the markets. You know, because of the power of the internet. Ah. Aubrey says, anime is a medium to convey a story. People downplay it because it's animated, but compared to what's popular on actual TV, people can't grasp a complex storyline anymore. Yeah. Absolutely. That's the one big reason I love anime. The stories are freaking crazy. Especially when you get those plot twists. Man, I tell you what. I like the animes that tell a story over a long period of time. You know? Not gonna lie, I kind of like Stranger Things, but and then it's like I don't really want to watch Netflix anymore. Period. Just I'm done, so I canceled Netflix. Because, like I said, man, a lot of this stuff that they're coming out with now is just slop. Absolute slop. I have not watched Robotech yet, that I can remember. I'm not the biggest fan of the Gundam series or anything like that. I did watch Gurren Lagann, though. But Darling in the Franxx is actually pretty good. I've watched that. I have watched a little bit of the, what do you call it, the Gundam stuff. I'm not too against a good female protagonist. Well said. Sad to say, war feeds economic growth to a point. And when this one is over favorably, Ukraine will be better off. Yeah. Well, it does feed economic growth to a point. Until you start doing what Russia's doing. Like, they are in a war economy right now. And Ukraine's doing the best they can, striking the oil refineries now. That has really done wonders. And they're doing it with cheap ass drones, bro. The age of missiles is being downgraded to the age of drones. Cheap drones compared to like missiles. But I tell you what, missiles still got their place. Because, I mean, think about it. Like, a missile flies at a rate of like five miles a freaking second. Or some stuff like that. They go really incredibly freaking fast. And that's why they cost so much. But with the drone, man, you can do a lot with those things. But it's still slow. But sometimes slow and steady does still win a race. But there is definitely a need for anti-drone technologies to basically go up. Avery says, for as example, Ukraine has become just noticed something. There we go. The second country behind China to be able to produce its own batteries in-house. Yeah, that's huge, actually. Ukraine, because of this war, they are becoming a superpower when it comes to drone technology and drone warfare. And that's huge. Like, they have changed the game, dude. Like, America is so far behind in drone tech. But, I mean, America got that missile tech, though. Like, it's an entirely different skill tree or technology tree. And Ukraine went ahead and said, well, we're going to go ahead and unlock this. Let's see where we can take this. And they just jerry-rigging it. And they're doing great. It's unfortunate that it has to be for war. But it is what it is. And I'm not going to lie, man. Like, I've kind of been rooting for Ukraine this entire time. Like, the entire time. It's a different looter profession. Yes, it is. Alright, more candy cane. Let's take a look at the loot so far. Get some Bari hides. Still got, alright, so we're at 641. Okay. Like, almost a 900 pet of ammo. And we got, oh wow, yeah, we are definitely up. We are definitely up. But I don't know, man. I really think Russia just needs to just pack it the fuck up, dude. Like, they're fucking toast. Absolutely. But no. They keep going and going and going and going and going. Like, I understand, like, fighting World War II, and then it's like, yo, we need all hands on deck. Like, things are going down. But this isn't World War II, man. This is they just going into a country and trying to have their way, and it's not okay. But I don't know. Yes, humans in war is always going to be a thing. Ah, got that Bari challenge. Nice. Claim this reward. Oh no. Alright, we're going to put that in the courage. I am a big advocate of side skills. I'll pick the side skills over the actual weapon skills. Are we almost done? Shit. Still on this. Slow and steady. We might not be all the way up is what I thought, because actually we're using a melee trauma amplifier, so that's probably why we're up so much, is because I completely forgot about the amp. That's almost burned all the way through at 252 ped. Damn. Damn, Will, we're already at 2.20 on this CUHOF safe. Safe. I don't know. This is a nice looking sword though. Look at that. It is slicey, slicey, dicey. Always general skills here, so no matter what skill they add in, you always get a head start. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm not trying to make you broke, Will. I'm just trying to level up your sword, bro. Because I know how much you want it to be a higher level. And I need these skills. Just nice skills. Because I just don't want to do an R matrix at a 65% efficiency or whatever it usually stays at. I want that extra 10% efficiency so my loot's not that bad. I am a very big stickler for my efficiency. Because it is really a big deal. I want to be able to play on $1 for a while. But hell yeah, the vibe is good today. I hope everybody's having a good day. And please excuse me for not making a lot of content lately. I'm not streaming the inside of a Papuga cave for hours. I'd rather do my own thing. Watch my anime. Hell yeah. Wait, Avery, you say for those who know will know, but during the invasion, Op 4 was highly disappointed. Wait, which opposing forces? What, Ukraine? Because I swear to God, man, they oh man, that push from that push down to Kyiv. Got pushed down to dirt, bro. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Those javelin missiles were firing at the rate of a machine gun at that point. You know, we got a CUHOF pill right here. Hell yeah. We'll save that. It's a great day. Hell yeah. Well, shit. Let's just put this over here. Anything in this little line right here is usually, I don't touch it. Everything in this section right here, I move around and do stuff with. Those who pose as a certain invasion force for training. Yeah. It's because, like, I don't think that they really train very well. And if they do, they didn't train right. But to be fair, I mean, here's what I think. You know, all the corruption and stuff that happens over in Ukraine between the Ukraine and the United States. That they'd rather say that that's corruption, and some of us might get mad at you know, why are they doing that? When I think most of that stuff was to train Ukraine. And that money wasn't actually laundered. It was actually sent to actually train Ukraine. But I don't know. Because I know you guys know American Special Forces definitely trained fucking Ukraine. And how many Javelin missiles that they had at their disposal during the invasion. Yeah, Javelins are ours. We created those. Yeah. And the Javelin missiles are relatively new. Well, little secret, apparently whenever I got done with basic training and was sent to Fort Lewis, Washington, my unit had just finished the testing of Javelin missiles. So, yeah. Apparently, my drill sergeant said, yeah, these guys never go to war. They just test all the new stuff for the military. I was like, really? Okay, that's good. And then Iraq happened, and it was like, yeah, you're going. Like, all right, well, that's fine. That's what I signed up for anyway. Wherever you need me. So they got my hopes up a little bit. I didn't have to do anything. Then they were like, no, you're going to have to do something. I don't care. I'm just here to do what I'm told. But yeah, definitely a lot of Javelins were there during the invasion, and it's like, wow. But I think Ukrainians were so impressed by the Bayraktar drones that they was like, oh, let's just do more drone stuff because this is actually working. And they managed to change the name of the game for warfare, which is, I mean, to be completely honest, it's not that hard of a concept. Drone warfare, we've got the technology now. It's like, okay. I think that's why we did missiles before we could do drone technology, because drone technology requires a lot of electronics. And missiles are kind of like the ass end of World War II. Like, even Germany was working on missiles. And then jet planes after World War II. We're like probably pretty lucky that Germany did what they did earlier rather than later. Because if they already would have had jet technology before they started, we'd all be speaking German right now. That probably bad thing to say, but I might be right, but I don't know. But we worked on that bomb. Fucking nukes. That changed the world right there. Well, it was making better drones or fight on the front lines. It's a pretty good motivation. Make better drones or fight on the front lines. Yeah, Doc, you're absolutely... Yeah, Germans had the jets at the end. If they would have waited until they had the jets to then start World War, or then start fucking actually taking over places, it would have been a different story. Because, I mean, with jet technology, that's the basis of missile technology. It was rockets, the V2 rockets, I believe. But yeah, drones, that's the next big thing. So now we got to work on countermeasures for drones. But don't get it twisted. I mean, America was still using drones, small drones, in Iraq and stuff like that. But, you know, it was a different type of war. It was a different type of action, really. It's like... There's way more civilians than there were bad guys. And the way America wages their wars, we're not the kind of people that just go up into a group of civilians and start mowing them down. It's just not how we do things. We're more like, oh, you have a gun? Oh my god. Well, we like guns and you can keep your gun. Just we're just gonna keep it over here for a minute, and then once we're gone, you can go for it again. We're not gonna take your guns away. Like, everyone was allowed to have an AK-47 in their house, man. It didn't make them a bad person or a bad guy. It's just they need it for their own protection. Ah, your grandfather was a tail gunner in a Lancaster bomber? Hell yeah. Actually, I heard that or those gunners, man, didn't have a high life success rate. But it sounds like he made it, right? I know my grandfather was in the Navy, and I didn't want to join the Navy. I wanted to ride in a tank. I never actually rode in a tank. I rode in a striker, which was also a new type of vehicle. Striker Brigade, combat team. Hell yeah. Love it. And I'm just kind of glad that I was able to do the strikers before the fucking Iraqis were able to make things that could actually destroy those things more efficiently. I managed to get out before they started destroying them. He flew extra missions past his contract. Hell, I've been I guess there's some AI videos about World War II that's been popping up that I really don't mind listening to while I'm doing stuff. But sometimes I question the authenticity of AI videos. But they mentioned something called Operation Chowhound, aka Operation Mana from Heaven, where they would just fly in food. I think still during the war, the ass end of the war, they would fly in food because everyone was starving. And kind of the way the Americans waged war and treated prisoners of war were so good that it's like a whole level of psychological warfare to the prisoners of war, because we had so much food, apparently. Like, when we take prisoners, like, they were surprised by how well they were treated, because the propaganda, especially like in like Japan and stuff, like their propaganda was like, we eat children and we just don't keep it in our pants. It's gonna be bad if we capture you. You know, that's the kind of propaganda that they had. So whenever, you know, they actually finally got captured, and that's just not what we did, they were shocked by the compassion that we shown to soldiers and civilians alike. And the fact that we had so much food, it's like they were told in their propaganda that we were just backwoods, like weirdos, and our food was crap and all this other stuff, while they're sitting there almost halfway starving. Like, it was just crazy. And Europe wasn't in a good position either. Like, their rations were pretty bad during the war and stuff, and that's the thing, man. The whole economic side of warfare is kind of weird like that. All right, we got an hour and 35 minutes, and we'll get there. All right, quickly repair 352. Actually, we're doing really well. Even where it's at, I think it's fine. Those globals really helped. Oh no. And oh yeah, that's a big one. That is definitely a big one. Hell yeah, Wolf. Wolf says he's done eating. It's time to go hard on these tabs. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, thanks for the gratis, guys. Oh yeah, don't forget to drop the likes, bro. Need all the likes I can get for the algorithm to get boosted back up to where it needs to be. But hopefully I can start making a little bit more content now that I'm out of the Papugi cave. I've just been very busy. Very, very busy. I don't know about the tab teeth. I think that is just straight up TT food at this point. I think the only thing that goes into those is furniture. And the furniture market's kind of busted. In my opinion. But those skins you should definitely sell to another player. Or try to sell it on the auction house. They give good markup. I know that I like to buy them off the auction house. I'm really surprised that Halloween Mayhem has not started already. Well, Wolf, out of all the people in this game, I would rather buy from you more than anything because you are one of my actual affiliates. Which is huge. So keeping you playing is kind of a high priority for me. Furniture market only has a chance if apartment and housing gets fixed, so probably next graphics update. Yeah, that is very true. And also, you know, there was a lot of speculators in the housing market over time. Like I remember when an apartment on Cali was like 300 ped, and that was back whenever I was like poor, and 300 ped was a lot. To be fair, I'm still poor. But at least I'm like right around the area where I'm not like impoverished. Which is good. Hell yeah. But after stream, because I'm on Toulan, I will definitely buy your stuff. I gotta get out of this cave. We're up to 852. Our ammo supply was 1,000. And that's good. We're almost about to hit that. We've got 101 more hits left, and then it's time to convert to universal ammo. But of course, we're also down by 300 on the PED card. I started this run at 2,000 PED. Efficiently, I guess. And there it goes right there. There's another 90. And Big Boom's Magoo. Hell yeah. But I think, yeah, oh yeah, definitely we're good. Damn, we are really good. We have enough to get our pet card back up to over 1,000. Still got some more cycling to do, but I think we'll make it. Go ahead and take one of these. Let's switch over to a little bit more crits. Let's see if we can get some more crits. Alright, so now we are up to 4.5 crit instead of 1 or 2. So we should probably crit more often. But we're losing a lot of damage in those crits. See, that 40% damage increase is huge. Just need another off or left hand ring. It's a little bit different. Need one with more crit. And that would make this other ring, this 2024, a little bit more viable. DJ, you're doing solo with your BC30 right now? Tell me how that run goes. Because I'm probably going to do a BC30 run eventually too. I just want to get more hit points. Speaking of which, we're getting there. It's crazy though. I still don't have 100 level 100 skill yet. Alright, let's do this. Boom. Love it. Let's go. I wish I could get some more skins. You have to repair about halfway through the old alphas? Okay. That's not a big problem. Tell me how many 17 amps you burned through though. I might need to go make some more of those. Really wish I could actually see myself hoffing the CUHOF. So I can have a little bit more operating funds for Halloween Mayhem. $223. I think we're making okay time. I mean, while I would love to get myself an unlimited CUHOF safe for my own use, I wouldn't mind getting a couple of the actual limited ones too. Because I think I'd definitely use them. Slides into home base safe. Hell yeah. Sup, Bruce? Man, we are getting key parts like crazy. You had enough of the office for one day? Hell yeah. Yeah. Don't get burned out on work too much, though. You gotta do it. Hell yeah. I loved Slender Beats. Inkling. That's the name of this song. This is one of my favorites, by the way. I don't know if you knew that or not. It's a good vibe. Kind of reminds me of Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world, but I know it's a little bit different. It's another one of my favorite songs. I remember when I was a kid, like small kid, like I heard that song, I was like, I like that. But I don't really pay much attention to modern day music. Same with most entertainment, but we've already talked about that. But I'll say it again for the people in the back. You gotta watch what you put in your brain. Some people got really bad ideas that they propagate the dumb stuff. That's why we make morons famous in this country, at least. Because in a way, everybody likes to watch a train wreck, I guess. And car crashes, shit. But we got 15% increased critical damage with the ring setup now, but overclocking this damn reload speeds, it drives me crazy. Kind of wish that they just get rid of the restriction and just allow you to take it all the way to 30 with, you know, just items alone. Or action alone. You're more on more than more off? Yeah. It's always good to know that you're kind of dumb, you know? It's humbling. When I say I mean like everyone. Not just you, I mean me too. Because not everybody like can know everything. Even geniuses like are pretty dumb sometimes. There's always a trade-off somewhere. Sure, you can come up with E equals MC squares, but can you tie your fucking shoe? No. What Fucking idiot. And I can't tie my shoes, so I invented Velcro. How about that? Yeah. Good job. Good invention, though. All right. Hell yeah. We're getting somewhere, boys. Another candy cane. Let's go. Give me some more of those CUHOF pills, man. Those are nice. I think I need to re-up on some more 5-hour skill pills. Can't believe I bought 1,000 peds worth of 5-hour skill pills. That's like 50, by the way. 5-hour 100%, and I burned through every last one. That was my last one that we're using right now. Aubrey says, then Velcro became too much of a hassle, so we made slip-on shoes. Yeah. Laziness has led to many scientific discoveries, such as Velcro and, yeah, penicillin. That's medical, though. But I guess laziness and the fact that moldy bread, I guess. I don't know. Wonder if we can use this to cure stuff. Well, turns out you can. Alright. These things take a quick minute. I'm gonna take a quick piss. Oh my god, where's my shoes? Be right back. Oh yeah. Did a HOF? Did I do a HOF? I need to know these things. All right. Sitting back down. I didn't HOF. Okay. Dang, the crits be flying. All right, Alright, it's almost about time to enter into the next stage of the instance. I'm completely tuned in. Will really got lucky with this damn blade, man. Look at that tier increase rate. 195 out of 200, man. That's pretty big. I can't wait to see it at tier 10. That's going to be dope. You went and bought more ammo because you cycled your ammo down to like 40 shots with this babysat pistol? Oh yeah, bro. It's a grind. It is definitely a grind. Hope you're enjoying it. The higher your looter skill gets, the better off your loot waves become. Well, loot in general. Can't really control the waves. They come and go. But Toulan's a great place for playing low because of those tabs. Yeah, this is one of the chillest games ever. It really is. You don't. I appreciate the fact that it's not so action packed that you can just sit back and relax. And even multitask too. Like you can, while grinding, you can watch videos and whatever you want to put in your brain. All right, can't wait for the storehouse. All right, Mr. Bari Races, your Reyes. Nice. And the thing is, I like putting the life steal on the weapon. Especially a two-hander, because then you know you're getting some pretty good gains. Yeah, just focus in on those tabs, man. That's good skills. Especially at low level and using a low level gun. That's really kind of the way you gotta do those things, because if you use a bigger gun, you're not really gonna get the best loot. At least that's what I've been told. And kind of seen for myself a little bit. It's weird how you get loot based off how your weapon does. Alright. There it is. Boom and yeah, let's go. Alright, here we are going into the next stage of goodness. There's the exit, and here's the CUHOF storehouse. Let's make sure we click on that. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and fully repair. 80 repair bills, mostly that amp. And let's go ahead and see where we are. Alright, 700, that puts us right there, and convert that. Alright, so we're up on our ped flow. And if we've taken that into consideration, it is... Alright. 8. We're up 100 ped, actually. Get over here. Level 76. CUHOF CUHOF Defender. We must kill the Chiefs. Yeah, that life still's important. Trying to look at its regeneration rate. I think we're doing okay. Let's try to get a little bit more DPS on this. Yeah, I just saw that rare mayhem token. Probably got it from a box. Alright, these are all no looters, by the way. There's no possibly about it. Mayhem hasn't started yet. Or we'd know about it. Most likely from a box. Oops. Damage enhancer broke. I want to save this for destroying vehicles. Advanced adaptive fuse. That's from an allophil. Alright. Kind of fucked up now. Screw it. This is where we're going with. Take off this beta. Put on this delta. Life still 8%. Increased. Not get hit. But they still out-level my evade, so it's probably not going to do very well. Yeah, we're going to have to heal. I'm worried. Got 2 of them on us. I'm worried. Alright, let's get ready to pop this one. I think they should have made more electrocution chips drop. But I'm pretty sure that they have more Mind Force in the loot for Halloween Mayhem, I would hope. Being that they're going to do more world stuff. It's going to be like a Halloween migration or something. Calypso Defense Force is announcing that there are some creatures acting really weird. They're going trick or treat and doing all sorts of weird stuff. Investigate. Destroy. 'Tis important. No loot. Hell yeah, boys. Hopefully I'm making good time. Ooh, that's disgusting. Yeah, you might still be a little bit too low to do Mayhem yet. I know we're gonna do some team stuff, hopefully. At least we're getting these big crits. Oh yeah, paramedic skill's good to get to. Dang, he just crit me. This fucking guy. Yeah, well, the only way to get paramedic is to do paramedic stuff. You might be able to start healing for people. I miss Annihilation too. No, the people want you to have a good FAP when you go for heal jobs. To be completely honest, like most of the FAPs and stuff, they say like this one's like a level 100 FAP, but you can still use it at lower levels at full peak, like this one. So you could grab this FAP right now and start doing heal jobs. And this is about you're looking at like a good 600 bucks, and you can do heal jobs. Not gonna lie, I kind of like doing the melee because then you get the amps that the mayhem amps to give you life steal. Consider it an amp. I guess. Yeah, it's classified as an amp. And that kind of eases your use of having to FAP or restorate. I think there's another one, like the lower version of the EK something, 1300 or something like that, or 1350. You can get it at the adjusted or whatever it's at. It's a little bit cheaper than this one. You can probably get some jobs using that too. Man, we're going to be hitting 62 here really soon. We've worked on it. You're 117 ped down, but wasn't full TT when you came in? Aye. I think I'm like 100 up. Not counting all the other stuff, which isn't that much. The key parts are flying in though. Slap it down, baby. Yeah. Let's go. We're just gonna run up and get this guy. I am not used to fighting big ass shit by myself. But it is nice to know I can definitely do it. I just really want to get my two-handed club to like level 75 so I can use the 70s as efficiently as possible. I think that that's going to be great. The only thing is, I think I'm going to have to farm those dang Fireling fingers myself. They're really not on the auction house very often from what I've seen. And if they are, it's because people are actually crafting with them. What's up, Fathom? What's going on, bro? Kind of want to see what's going on here. We got, oh wow, that's a lot of damage. I'm gonna need some flex tape, whatever that shit's called. Damage received, just not that much. I don't think we've had to heal. Is that what we're seeing? Killed 10 so far. 39 critical hits. Come on. I just like being number one. So I ended up trying to, I still got some on the auction house on Cali. I'm trying to sell off my old lower level unlimited Mind Force chips to keep myself going. And I'm also selling my Emmer something 1 for 3,000 ped. I think somebody else is selling one for half that. But whatever. I just wanted to place it up. Alright, we can probably run up and get this guy. Got that cough, man. There's only 22 mobs in this part. That's good. Means we're halfway done. These aren't bad for skills, by the way. These are actually pretty good for skilling. But they're too big for my taste. But as long as the loot's good, I'll be alright. We'll find out. Say I wanted to use them for vehicles, but I kind of want to bring my DPS up a little bit. Guess we reduced it by 39. We're doing good. All right. So just in case, a little divine intervention. Never hurt nobody. Unless it stops working. Then you just get hurt. Oof. I think I need to eat something a little bit later. Lunchtime and stuff. It's been 5 hours since I've last eaten. Had an egg sandwich. One of those English muffins with the sausage. Oh yeah. I think it's Jimmy Dean or something. Microwaved that. It was good. That reminds me. Always something there to remind me. Track that. We're almost ranked 12. Nice. All right. Now it's level 80 Grandmaster. There you go. Man, it's crazy when the only loot that you get off these guys is when your enhancer breaks. I can't wait to open up those boxes. Give me the boxes. Let's see, 14. We got a few more to go. Whew. Man, just one CUHOF solo takes a quick minute. But hey, look at that. We're going places. Oh my god. What we got here? Alright, athletics. And what we got here? Oh! A smorgasbord. Go with stamina. Oof. Hit me for 100. And it's only like 75% health remaining. Me got's good feelings. Never underestimate the power of decreased critical damage. That's huge. I'm glad my armor has some built in. Alright, stop hitting it and take another candy cane and start wailing on it again. Go, go, go. Now I guess there's 20% critical damage reduction on this delta, so that's actually nice as well. I was wondering why I was overclocking it by a lot. Melee is good. $15 so far, so I guess we got another 7. 6 after this one. Yeah, that armor is going to help you out so much. I take it that you're going to go for the Toulan set. Wow, that was a lot of stamina gain right there. We're at 95 stamina. I just noticed that. A lot of people have been picking the next island one because it looks cool. It has certain stat bonus, well, not stat bonuses, but certain protections that the other ones don't. Very chill vibe going on right now. I am absolutely enjoying it. We're getting close to being done. Alright, I think this is the last one here that I can see. Speaking of which, I don't know why I added this, but like it's the thing. All right, we'll change it. I don't want you guys thinking that we're waiting for the actual video to start. The excitement is real. Yeah. Yeah, the video hasn't started. Because that's the same music that they have on the premieres when you're waiting for the video to start. That's the joke. Another kill. I was told not to just run up in here. Level 85. I will get to these boxes. I really will. It's all been in your head. Yeah. I don't know. These guys are doing some damage to me, but wow, those crits just healed me all the way up. I was thinking about healing a little bit, but shit. Who needs to heal with a good lifesteal? And them critties. Huh? No. Oh yeah. Wait, I see what's going on. I saw that one. At the corner of my radar screen. Give me the heavy melee weapon skill. Go. I really do need to make a zap set so I can go back to farming robots on Eris. One big reason I stopped doing Eris is because my electric plates are dead. That, and I'd rather just kill animals for now. No. Yes. 'Tis a fiesta de la vida. If you get a global, you'll get to repair your S10. Nice. I hope you do. That'd be nice. Hell yeah. So I guess 2 more after this. Oh, look at that health bar. It's almost about to tick over. Man, the healing on this life steal is nice. Man, I wonder what we're gonna get in the boxes. I hope we get something. The boss will appear in 30 seconds. They really need to properly speak. It's seconds. With an S. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to really get in deep on this one. Love my heal over time though. Alright, there we go. Keep going. Actually, let's keep this going too. Burn, baby, burn! Burn and zappy. Go, go, go. I guess it's 22 if you count the boss. Let's definitely do these. Yeah, the healing's keeping up. You got 5 minutes to leave. Damn. Just 5 minutes? Alright, here we go. Box number 1. Roar! Zojaf Tincture. 133 and a Safa. Oh, okay. And here we go. Loots, loots, loots. Well, we might have done all right. Zojaf tincture has nothing on this. Is this one of those things that people need? Hells to the yeah. I don't know what it do. Alright, 131. That's one of the boxes right there. Jeez. And, yeah. Alright. What we got? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. Don't want to be too weird here. Alright, this is going, and this is going. That's it. Alright, let's see what we ended up on. Oh, actually, I think we pretty much broke even. I think we're up like 30 ped. Well, not counting all this stuff. Let's see how much TT value is this. 72. So yeah, probably up about 100 ped. Oh, and didn't even count these. Wow, look at those key parts. It's 249 in key parts. That's crazy. Wow. But yeah, this is what it be. We did good, I think. So this has been a CUHOF solo in the Legends department. Get your keys, I guess, and do what you gotta do. It's to upgrade Baraka to improved. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Thanks, Victor. Alright, that has been the stream for the day, and I hope everyone has a wonderful nighttime day. Alright. Hells to the yeah. But yeah, probably more content coming. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Make sure you like the video. Maybe share it out on some social media somewhere. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Alright, until the next time, I guess I'm outie like the belly buttons that we all have. Except for people with innies. I got an innie myself. Outies are weird.